What's strange on the table today? I don't know if anybody's ever seen one of these before. I just picked this up. I had to have this one. It's a 22 caliber. It's made in Belgium. It has the Liege markings on it. It's unique though. I've never seen one of these before or since. This one fires the 5.6 millimeter 22 caliber Flobert ammo, and it's unique. It's a 22 caliber with a little wee pointy nose on it. Powerful? Oh no, it's not. At 10 feet, it'll knock over a pop can, but it won't go through it. Canada, it still has to be registered as a lethal weapon. Anyways, pull the hammer back, 2 clicks. Falling block breech. Slides in, very small. And close. Fire. You have to listen for the bang because there is no other than the report. There is no muzzle lift. There's no kick. There's nothing. So if you don't listen for the bang, you won't know it fired. And I would, just as a suggestion, I would say make sure that there's a hole in your target or that you can see what happened, because when I got it, there was 2 rounds of lead, not copper like these, stuck in the barrel, which of course made it even cheaper to buy in the auction. So it's neat. It looks, it was what they called a parlor pistol, you know, after the old men had their meal and then they went and had their cognac and the women went and did women things. Besides cleaning the dishes, what do women do? They talk about the men in the other room who are stupid enough to buy shit like this. And they would shoot these in the house. It was a parlor weapon, and they would fire across the designated room and and play with their targets. Flobert is an interesting manufacturer. They, like I was mentioning about the rimfire in another video, where if you can't make, you can if you have the tools and the technology and the patience, you can make ammo for a 32, 41, or 38 rimfire. You can use Flobert ammo, which they love to use for shotguns, for example. Take them apart and reinsert over top of, say, a 38 caliber and make your own like that. But Flobert has done some interesting things. Certainly not around anymore. It doesn't have a date on it, but I do remember looking at it and looking into its history, and I do believe this was made in the very late early 1800s. It's very heavy. This barrel would be compatible in weight to a 22 caliber rifle. All the weight is up front. They've done some ornate little bit of woodwork, which was standard for that time if you want to be fancy. A gentleman's gun. And poor folk like myself at the time, we could have never afforded something like this, but then we also couldn't afford to drink cognac. Anyways, I like it. This is a neat little gun, but it takes bizarre ammo. You can buy this online and they'll ship it to you. There's 100 rounds in a box, and I think it costs something like $54 for 100 rounds. But it's fun to shoot. Just like I said, just make sure nothing got stuck in the barrel, because these are not powerful rounds. Alrighty, I live in Canada, so I'm going to go do something that's fun, which means it's probably illegal.